When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Clemson will kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Panthers' offense will come out first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways. And Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that in.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Clemson's offense will take the field for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on! Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This is a designed run. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run. And they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Roberts. And that had all the makings of fog meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st?
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Barker. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. He went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers come to the line on third down trying to keep this drive alive. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on third down? Quarterback trying to do it himself, but he will not get there. It'll be fourth down. Instead of trying to just take the lead with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there to try to punt. Sneak gets it done.
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He'll start the return inside his 5. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To throw, it's Hart. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. The screen. He's got wheels. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold on. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick handoff. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Sheridan. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Working the middle, it's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Looking for space. It's Sheridan. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Sheridan. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Looking for a crease, it's Scott. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Hand off from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide open downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Barker. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You can just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal line.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Hart. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Grabbed in the middle. It's Scott.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Breaks into the open. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the north side of Pittsburgh.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Scott. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Back to pass. It's Hart. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. The sure hands. It's Sheridan. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Caught behind the line. It's Sheridan. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Gonna run it. It's Sheridan. some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll give it to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He's got it again. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
When they take big shots down the field and they air it out, I got to trust my technique. I got to stay with that wide receiver, wait till he shows his hands. When he shows his hands, I'm bringing my hands up to knock the ball away. Nice job by the defense using his technique, knocking the football away.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Snagged in the middle, it's Roberts.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Power football with the run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. On the run, it's Scott. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll take it himself. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A designed run for the quarterback. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Under fire. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his tight end. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Clemson. The offense cashing it in on that drive. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic, and this guy is having himself a day.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back, and the returner will be dragged down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Wants to throw. It's Hart. Under fire. The short hands. It's Sheridan. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Good pushing the pace.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that one.
They get to him as he throws. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Roberts. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Good timing on the quick out. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hart. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. Clemson will send the punt team out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot.
Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option.
Beck's going for the goal line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Scores on the sneak. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
To the air, it's Hart. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Hey, you got to find a matchup. Like, what is the matchup out wide that you can go with? 4 verts, I get it, but they're playing deep. They're understanding that they got a lead. They can play with a cushion. We just need a guy to win a one-up.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Panthers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position, of course, the incompletion.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short. He'll be picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Dropping back, it's Hart. Got a man, it's Roberts. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody
Turning it on. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops on